Generic greetings and welcome to Exogate Initiative. Today's planet exploring beverage is a very nice and refreshing sparkling red grape juice. Very nice indeed. So welcome to Exogate Initiative. This is essentially a base building game with the added mechanic that you have to manage teams and send them through a strange sci-fi gate in order to explore distant and new worlds. So if you're getting very strong Stargate vibes off of this, you are not alone. In fact, I believe the devs specifically mentioned that their main inspirations are Stargate, RimWorld, Dungeon Keeper, etc. So obviously being a fan of all of those, I was going to check this thing out, and I've done so for about maybe 3/4 of an hour. This is the freely available demo. The full game at the time recording is not yet out. This is version alpha 0.1.7 M demo 2, not for sale. Good, because I didn't pay any generic units of currency for it. So not representative of the final product, at least you would hope so, but enough to sort of give you an idea of what the game is like and the sort of road they're going down. So I'm just going to jump in and show you a little bit of it. As I said, the link's in the description for the demo itself if you want to try it out. And yeah. With that said and done, we're going to go to Start Demo, and I'll show you a bit of the game. And ooh, that's a very, very stormy cloud there, or maybe some sort of being, who knows. So, Rudy Cobb. So, today is your first day at the Exogate Initiative as our Executive Officer, XO for short. My name is Rudy Cobb and I'm the founder of this program. A few years ago, I dedicated my fortune to research and develop a brand new kind of technology, one able to send us beyond the limits of our own little world. Our mission is to explore, with intelligence, with pragmatism, and with respect. I know you have a lot of work to do, so I will leave you to it. Good luck, XO. Thanks, Rudy. So he's put us in charge. The committee. Oh, okay, ran by committee already. As you are now in charge of the initiative, you will have to prove to us that it was the right decision. I mean, it makes sense, I guess. The committee was appointed to monitor your progress and unlock new funds when you reach the objectives. The first one is to determine if life exists somewhere else in the universe. So, quick rundown through the UI. Top left is our time and date. Currently, this is the 2nd or 3rd of November 2057. On the top, it shows our funds, research points, power for the base, and our gators. I may call those like recruits or colonists or whatever, but they're called gators in the game. Bottom left, we have our objectives, so we have hire a scientist, build a laboratory, get a biosample, etc., and then options for building and managing at the bottom. So this is our entrance to the base. I think we're set somewhere in the Swiss Alps, right underground, and it sort of comes down here, and then we get all of these little bots that are currently roving around. They've got one wheel, which really seems like it's yeah, just ready to tip over, but yeah, apparently there's maybe some budgetary things going on in the future when it comes to wheels. Anyway, let's go ahead and build some things. So I'm going to go to infrastructure here and just straight up to dig map blocks, and I'm just going to dig in here. So let's just dig. I don't really know what the size I really need to dig in, but let's just start digging away. So I'm going to dig maybe an 8x6 with a 2-door entrance. There's no doors as far as I can tell in this build, but maybe in the future. I'm going to hire some more builders as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there we go, there's some more builders as well. So as you can see, very much sort of Dungeon Keeper slash Evil Genius-esque. They're going to come over and they're going to start digging out the mountain. So all the blocks, clear all the debris, then you've got all this flooring here, and then once they've done that, they're going to then claim the floor and place it in. This is our gate room or embarkation room, depending on which one you prefer, and we can click on that and see, well, what are the different worlds? There's Earth, and we have EX-539 and CA-437. So each one has a difficulty, an energy cost to link, an expiry time for that mission, and also any additional threats or equipment that you may need. So while we are waiting for these guys to sort the tiles out, you can see they're doing a sort of 3D printing job on the walls and on the tiles. We're going to start hiring some people. So go to recruit, new recruitment campaign. You've got soldiers, scientists, and eventually, when you unlock them, medics, engineers, scholars, and diplomats. So depending on what type of mission you are going for, what sort of team you want to put together, etc., you've got like different classes in here which will specialize on things, and they'll alter your choices and chances of having positive results, I guess. So I'm gonna go for a soldier. You've got options for like the wage and things like that. Let's just start the campaign, and we're gonna do the same thing for the scientists. So 2 scientists and 1 soldier. That's gonna be our first team. Now, obviously, directly comparing this to things like Stargate, specifically SG-1, that is a military operation, Cheyenne Mountain Complex, run by US Air Force, etc. So it's a military science fiction, whereas this one is, I guess, private. It's some guy with a lot of funds just made it because they could. So I guess like Contact in that sense. But anyway, I digress. We now have 2 rooms which look, quite frankly, like they're straight out of the Portal 2 tile set. We're going to go over to other white tiles are available. We're going to go to barracks and place a barracks in here, and then up the top we're also going to put a mess hall, and there you go. So again, these bots come over, they apparently lay some carpet, and very nice it is too. Yeah, the look of it is very clean, very clinical. I like the little details when it comes to like the lighting and like pipe that places things in here, but it just does look a bit, a bit clinical, a bit bland until you start getting like these in. So we get a bit more detail once we start placing furniture. So let's go for 1, 2, 3 beds and also some lockers. Let's just rotate those around. 1, 2, 3. We only need 3 for now because that's the recruits we're going to get. In fact, speaking of that, we now have new scientists and soldiers available for hire. So go to Gators and Soldier. We have Katie here. And I can also go with Julian. So they've got different stats. So you've got like body, mental strength, perception, social, knowledge, and logic. Seems to be that... I don't really know. The class soldier, we'll just go with... What's that one there? Perception. I'd like someone with really good perception. So we're going to go with Julian here. And they're now hired. Scientist, we've got Ken, who's obviously good at logic and knowledge, which you would assume with a scientist. And then we've got... Zin here, who again has got decent knowledge and logic. So we're going to hire those candidates and call it job done. We don't want to hire any more, so we'll close that down. And is that it, or do I have to recruit that other soldier? I mean, I don't have to, I guess. I could just leave that. So we've already got 1 tick there to say hire a soldier. And we also have our new recruits. So there's Julian, and we've got some other people over there as well. Oh, it's just is it going to keep popping up saying about these here? I don't want to hire that candidate. Go away. So let's go ahead, and we're going to build in some 1, 2, 3 of these, which are like automated meal dispensers, essentially vending machines. And then we need a place for them to sit and eat. So I'm just going to put a big line of sort of tables and stuff on the other side. Now that we've got our gators, we need to assign them to the beds and to the lockers. I'm not a fan of this. I don't know why it's not just automatic. I mean, I could understand having the option to assign them, so if you want to separate soldiers into one area and scientists in the other, or maybe you want to have an area that's specifically for one particular team, then having the option is good. But I don't know, maybe I can see later on when you have multiple people, multiple teams, managing that may become tedious, but we'll see. Similar thing for this, we have to refill that. Maybe this automatically gets done with high level of technology. There is a fairly large tech tree in the game. This is things that you can unlock, not in this demo, but I guess this is what they're aiming for in the future. So you've got like surgery areas, you've got diagnostician stuff, and yeah, other things like research and specimen holding. Wow, okay, cool. Right, we have got we've got this, we need a couple more rooms. I'm going to go for building here, and at the back I'm going to place a quite large, I think we'll go for a 5x10, quite large room there. That is going to be our laboratory, and this is going to be our generator room, because at the moment I don't think I've got the power. I've only got 15 power, and most of these planets require, well, they all require 50 power to gate to, so I don't have nowhere near the right amount of power. But what I do have is the ability, and you can see, by the way, we can click on the different people here, the gators, and we can see all of their stats. So you've got like their health and their mental health. You've got things like fatigue, hunger, brain fatigue, social needs, different skills. You've also got equipment. So like certain planets may require, like if it's say low atmosphere, you may want like some sort of oxygen mask, or maybe even sort of hazmat suits for, like, I don't know, a planet that has acid rain or something like that. You know, you can imagine all different types of phenomena and things to encounter, different like affinities and relationships and things that are with different members as well. And the main thing is teams. We can create a new team. So we're going to go with, you can see, you can select the different symbols as well. We'll select that one there with the sort of yellow there. That should be fine. And say it's called EX01. So you can randomize it, you can type your own name in, or you can just create it like that. I think we're going to create it like that. And yeah, we're going to assign those to it. So I don't know, are they the leader? I don't know how it works when it comes to the teams. So this is the team of 3, and I'm just going to assign the scientist and, well, the other 2 scientists to that. So immediately the soldier, I think that means they're in charge. I don't know how that is calculated. Maybe the soldier's always in charge. Maybe it's the first person I add. Maybe it's just higher levels. Who knows? Either way, they're actually having a bit of a sleep there. That seems, I mean, I don't know why, but that just feels like it's going to be really drafty. Yeah, anyway. So, I think once we've got the generator room up and running, we could probably actually go through the gate. And that's what we're all here for, really. We're all about, I mean, the base building's fun, but we really want to go through that gate, don't we? Let's just build the laboratory here as well. The scientists are standing here going, so yeah, this is where we're going to put the gate? Sorry, this is where we're going to do the science stuff? Yeah, I really want to do science. It's a nice open area for science. Just need to get some equipment into it. And why is that guy glowing? Because I got them selected? Probably. Yeah, right-click to deselect. We've got something here that says alien culture. It says no alien culture encountered yet. Alright, so I wonder if you're going to meet different alien species, and you know, we may go through the gate and just find some weird coconut tree. And oh, cool, yeah, let's get a sample. Oh, here we go. A period budget summary. We have spent 11,400 generic units of currency. That includes building all of this, tunneling, and the soldiers as well. I really like that you can just click on the room. You just click on the room and it opens up the building for that instead of having a different tab. That's nice. That's a really nice little time-saving feature there. I keep right-clicking to rotate, but it's actually R1, 2, 3. These are the containment for biosamples. We also need this thing here, which is a biosample study desk, and then there's a couple of other things: a research table to unlock new tech, and a patent console where scientists will write new patents. That says level 2, so I assume, perhaps wrongly, you need to be level 2 in order to use it. But I'm just going to place them in because I can. No gator is required level to use it. Okay, fair enough. Anyway, I think it is time that we send someone through the gate. So I'm going to click on the gate. We have 4 available worlds. I'm going to look for difficulty none there. This is GI-861. Expires in 7 days. Fine. No threat detected. No equipment. Let's create the mission and sign EX01, the first team, and then start the mission. So what's going to happen is that team is going to be ordered to the gate room. So they're all going to come along, and that guy's getting a bit bored and wandering off. I don't know what the sort of stormy underground is going on there. It's like, what is under there? We have no idea. This guy seems to think they want to go and then just sort of bails on the mission until the robot sort of guilts him into going back. Maybe this is the security robot. No, there we go. It's the other people the other gators were having a bit of a natter. And here we go, the gate's activating. So everything dims, all the light dim, which is really good. All of the emergency lighting comes on, and we can see the portal is active. And there you go. So it's, yeah, magical, weird, and wonderful. And they dematerialize and head off. Now, with this being a new technology, unlike ancient technology from like the Stargate series, again, directly comparing that, we are not going to an area that has another one of these. I assume this just creates a weird magical portal on the other side, and, you know, we open it from our side when we need to. Also, it doesn't mean, with it being not, I don't think it's omnidirectional. I think you can go, I assume you can then travel both ways. You don't have to then make an excuse how radio waves travel through it, which... Yeah, they said it's like sort of one way. I don't think they specifically mentioned it was one way in the film, but it was implied that it was, because that's, you know, the whole, spoiler alert, the whole problem, how do they get back thing. But yet they did get images back, and Yeah, radio communication. Interesting. And then I think midway through the first season of the Stargate, they sort of just happened to mention that, oh yeah, you know that the Stargate travel is one way apart from radio waves that work because, you know, they really needed to sort of legitimize that. Anyway, we've got communications from EX01 on planet GI-861. Click. So, team, look at the little background there in that guy. So this is Julian. So, radio static. Team leader, do you copy? We hear you, Earth. This here is EX01 transmitting from GI-861. How are things on your end? Loud and clear. Describe your surroundings. It's barren. Oh, okay, fair enough. Rocky surface similar to the moon, craters, thin atmosphere, gravity is close to Earth. The whole team and myself are moved to tears. I mean, not what I'm seeing there, but okay, copy that. Huh. Have you decided the first words? We'll be broadcasting all over the planet. Millions, billions will hear us. What should we say? As the initiative executive officer, you will have to make the decisions like this one, or make many decisions like this one. So say something light and fun, something epic, something classy, be yourself. Something epic, why not? I'll find something, copy that. We are ready for the broadcast. Great, stand by. Team and I feel the broadcast is more stressful than us crossing the gate. Weird, huh? Okay, ready in 5, 4, 3... And, oh, see on the log, we also get experience for doing these things. So our choices matter, and the choices that we get are based on, I'm guessing, the team members, their equipment, and the level. So, hello Earth, we are sending you this message from across the universe, and a solemn beat. We are a team of scientists and pioneers on a journey across the stars, and we have a mission: explore and learn as our parents and ancestors have been doing for centuries, in peace and in good faith. We are currently on GI-861. Maybe they could have got a better name than that for the public broadcast. Call it Pandora. No, don't call it that, because every film with that name just doesn't work out. Million light years away from Earth. Thank you for following our journey through the Exogate Initiative. And the broadcast is over. Phew, it's done. Quick trip around the gate and come back. So apparently there is a gate. There is the gate on the other side then, according to that. Interesting. Okay. I'll just say, good job with the broadcast. Seems we have found everything of interest in the world. What we should do next. End the mission. And there we go. I like that background. So there's the gate in the back, and it shows you like the experience and injuries and whatnot. So no injuries, experience gained, no science points. Continue. So there we go. Obviously, they're a little bit tuckered out. So they're going to go straight to... What's that? They're going to go straight to the wardrobe and go to bed. Fair enough. No medical, no assessment, no isolation, no nothing, just straight to there. Okay, fine. So we haven't got another biological sample. What I'll do then is go to building. Again, I quite like that you just click on the room and it gives you options for the building. And we're going to double up on the amount of people we have, and we're going to put another team together. So over to Gators. We want to go for new recruitment campaign. This time I'm going to go with 2 soldiers. So 1 soldier, 2 soldiers, and a scientist. There we go. Is there anything else I can build? I guess I could build a gym. There is a gym available. Other things it says is workshop, armory, recreation room, med bay, library, and that doesn't say anything, that one. Don't know what that one is. Anyway, it really doesn't matter. It really matters not. Over to building, and we're going to build in here. This is going to be our gym, and we're going to go sort of into there. UI looks like it's quite cluttered. It's already getting... it looks like it's like really... I mean, it's taking up a lot of real estate. Like having the guys up here. I don't know why we need to know why they're there, because we can access it from here. Yeah. Not taken aback by UI. I don't know. There's nothing that's flashy about it, but again, can't be critical with it being an alpha demo and all of that. So 1 more day until the recruit's done. Mission objectives over halfway there. Explore a planet holding life, collect a biological sample, and study said sample. Yep, we'll do that at some point. We're gonna go to this vending machine, order some food. Don't need to do it on the other ones. And in here, gonna build a gym. So in the gym, what do we have? Does it actually call it a gym? Training room. I'm going to say it's not a gym. Training room. And we have more people available for hire. So a soldier, Liam, or Dylan. Dylan has more perception. Leon has more mental strength. We'll hire that candidate. Another soldier. Grace White. Or Sarah Brown. Again, more perception or more social. Gonna go with perception. And a scientist. Sarah. Done. Alright, cool. We will set up a team. Create a new team. Gonna be, say, what symbols? That one in red. Dark red. EXO2. So we'll assign these to that. EXO2. EXO2. And it's like sort of welcome. Oh, hang on. We need to assign them to the beds, don't we? Just assign them there. Having the option is nice. Not having them automatically do it in the first instance is suboptimal. We have, in the training room, a shooting range. Oh, okay. Let's put them 1, 2 at the back there. And dumbbells. 1, 2. Job done. Right, that's then done. Let's get more people through the gate. That is our desire, that is our want, that is our mission. Difficulty expert, difficulty medium, difficulty high. So difficulty medium, create a mission. EX01, start the mission. And for the other one, GI867, EX02, start mission. So we set off both missions. I assume, perhaps wrongly, that they only go one at a time. Might have just got the orders wrong. Oh, hang on, there we go. Training. Training is occurring. So we got this. Looks almost smart gun level of like alien gun. They were firing away there. They had a couple of shots before they were ordered to the gate room. Ken's waiting. Zin's waiting. Julian's coming along. There you go. And now, once again, gate. Gonna activate. And away they go. Nice. And off they go. So, gate is just deactivated. I'm guessing, yep, the others, they're coming up. So yeah, we're definitely burning through some power here. First team, got 9 days to go. Second team, just embarking now. What's at the back? Oh yeah. And there they go. Brilliant. And then all these robots are just sort of sitting around doing nothing. Can you sell them? You can sell them. Don't know if I'm getting any money back. I am getting a bit of money back, yeah. Because I don't think we need all of these hanging around. I assume you don't... Do they cost the robots to... I don't know if they cost to keep them around, but there you are. So we've got the barracks. We've got the laboratory. Got the mess room. Got the gym. And we got a communication from EX01. So, team leader here, the view out here is simply stunning, Exo, stunning. What do you see? A giant blue sun is setting right behind a white marble mountain. Thin atmosphere blowing colourful dust over the horizon. Looks like it was drawn by a 5-year-old kid, a talented one. Love it. Anything else around you? No, nothing. Rocks as far as the eye can see. Everything is white, blinding almost. We are starting our expedition. Okay, intel readings were quite promising. We can't wait. The team and I are super excited. By the way, as our EXO, we might need some help from you. What about now? Sure, what's going on? So, from where we are, there are 2 ways down. West side is steeper, but the view is more open. East side is through a canyon, so it's easier. How about... So we can, yes... We can essentially pick the right... Well, we can pick an option here. Say, west side, east side, or you choose. So we can... Yeah, and it says body there, so that's a body skill. I'm just going to say east side sounds safer. Good thinking, better safe than sorry. Good luck. Yeah, so you have to understand your team and what they've got in terms of skills and equipment and try to make the right call. So that's nice to have those choices and get those stories out of it. That's really good. Got another call from EX01. Team leader here, glad to report we reached the bottom of the hill. The east path through the canyon was extremely easy. Good. What else? Well, that's the exciting part. We can clearly see a structure in the distance. Could it be a tree? Oh, what does your science officer say? So we've got a scientist in there. We can say, if we didn't have that scientist, I guess we wouldn't have that option. So it says, actually, the one who pointed out, pointed doesn't look like a rock formation. Get closer, investigate. Maybe it's just a rock formation. So I'm guessing funds-wise, we'll just get funds from completing these objectives. In fact, yeah, we get 100,000 generic units of currency for doing these. And maybe securing patents or selling samples, who knows. EXO2 on GI 867. Report coming in EXO. We made a new discover which could have changed the world back then. What? There's a fruit tea that makes you grow wings, or are we capable of digesting lava? Nice try, but no. Critically succeeded on a test, apparently. Don't know what it was, but yeah. Followed a strange reflection and ended up finding a field of apple-like trees. Okay, agriculture. We already have that. Wait. The fruits are reflecting us back. We hazard a guess on the mirror fruit. What? It's a mirror fruit? Okay. I have so many questions. Yes, we could possibly answer if we decide to pull small researchers. How about set up a lab for both the fruit and the tree? That's scientist. Okay, Roger. Keep you up to date. Don't eat it. Over and out. Okay, fair enough. Yes, do not eat the weird alien fruit. Although, as I said, when they come back, they don't get checked, they don't get a medical, they don't get assessed, they don't get held in isolation for a while. EX0 on. But then again, if Stargate, you'd only have half the seasons if you just did all that. Team leader here, we have a couple of clicks away from the contact. Okay, so is it a tree then? Looks like it. Seems dead though. Bark is entirely white, that's why we thought it was a rock formation. For our human point of view, it seems like a tree, but we need to get closer. Large chunks, steep roots, branches. Okay, yeah, so is it dead? We need to get closer to be sure. The standard procedure is rather observe from a safe distance, so we get close to the contact. In either case, it might be less valuable information. I'm going to say, does it look safe? This is a soldier test here. View is so clear, I wouldn't expect us to be surprised by anything, but there is nothing around us. It's a dead world. What are your orders? Well, what's the scientist's officer suggest? Hear the risks, but feel this tree should be investigated from up close. I'm going to say get closer then, copy that. So we've got reports from our gators, so whether it be soldier, scientist, I'm guessing you're going to get the same thing when it comes to like medical or engineer, diplomatic, etc. EXO1, we reached the tree. According to our initial estimations, it's been here for 2,000 to 6,000 years, dead. Oh, okay. In geological terms, we missed the leaves by a second or so. We have more opportunities in the future then. So, yeah, we can take a sample. You're right. From where we are, it looks like the tree is dead and will not pose any threat. Usually we could do things. 1, we could study more and develop research. 2, we could collect a sample and bring it back. Happy to do whatever. Take a sample. All right. So we have a sample. Give me a second. Ken will do it. Ren will do it, sorry. Actually, wanting to do it. Reminds you of him when he was gardening with his grandfather in Japan. And it's done. We have a sample. Our first bit of life. Fossilised, but still. Good job. Come back to base. And there you go. Life. We have encountered life. This is Rudy. Or something that was alive in the past. I can barely imagine what it means to us, our planet and this project. Please extend our congratulations to the whole team. Your work is invaluable. So there you go. No injuries. And what's that there? Little mark of some kind. And experience. Continue. And there is the biological sample. So there you go. The sample goes into the sample containment. People seem to be quite tired as well. You can see they are in need of sleep. So yeah, I mean, you'll be leveling characters up, you'll be giving them different skills, you can assign different equipment to them, and you'll have different specialities. I wonder if shifting them around through teams will be worth it as well. Okay, EX02 this time. It was right about the world-changing thing. And lots of experience as well. Look at that. Oh no, hunger and fatigue's gone up. So that, you're going to have to manage that as you have this mission, this away mission essentially. So maybe you can eventually bring like different pieces of equipment to help that. Cool. How right? Science. The tree is actually a specimen. Pretty similar to banana tree. Okay. Those are massive flowers stuffed with drinkable water. Water? What about the fruit? Small drinkable water berries. Covered in soft transparent peel. That's why they're reflecting us. Over time the peel starts rotting and the water turns cloudy. You can fill your stock. It's picking time. Don't eat anything. Take all the samples you can. Okay. Okay, done. The thing is, the fruit will not be able to stand the test of time. So nothing to worry about. Or you can build something to increase their longevity. So we need an engineer. Ah, we don't have any engineers, so we cannot do that, sadly. But say nothing to worry about. Copy that. Still water fruit. Nature. Yeah, nature over. Seems you've found everything of interest and end the mission. And there you go, they come back. So continue. Right, good. So we've got 2 samples now. Good job I built these. Can we... Oh, that's the biological sample study lab. I'm guessing that these guys... That's like a hollow. That's like a sim thing. It's pretty cool. Just science. That's where they do all the science. Oh, hang on. One of our scientists has automatically picked up the sample and is researching it. It's in here. Okay. Let's see what we get. Just going to refill these because some of them are running out. So you can't order. They're not empty. Ah, the committee. Excellent. The study of this sample pointed to a bright future in the initiative. We will provide additional funding to keep momentum going. Continue. And congratulations. You have reached the end of this preview of Exogate Initiative. Hope you have a good time. So there you go. Feel free to continue and send feedback, etc. So there we go. We have got to the end of the demo. That is Exogate Initiative. We could continue. You've got different worlds we can send people to, but I don't think it's going to show us much more. Obviously, we've got certain research points as well now, which we may be able to use eventually to unlock some of this. I don't know how much of this is actually in the demo, but I assume it's just sort of... A lot of it will be placeholder and not in and such. But, yeah, we have no other objectives. Okay, well, that's a bit of the game. That is, as I said, a freely available demo, at least freely available at the time of recording. Links in the description if you want to check it out yourself. Overall, it's enough to whet my palate. Yeah, I like sending people through the gate and exploring new things, getting stories out of it, making choices on the type of... based on the type of people you have and their skills and equipment. That is exciting. And, you know, if you just send them through and they go, we found a tree and they come back, boring. But no, you have to manage the team, send them through, and then get different outcomes based on the skills and abilities. And, you know, I like that management side of it. The base building... It's fairly standard. There's nothing much to sort of point on about. It's an alpha demo. You know, I'm not going to be overly critical. We'll say it does look a bit clinical. You know, it's just, I don't know, there's something about it that's just needs more salt. If that makes sense. Same for the UI, not grabbing me. Don't know what it is about it. Just doesn't feel overly slick. But again, it's an alpha demo. I've played enough to know that I want to play the full game, or at least. That's an interesting way of lifting. But then again, they are sci-fi weights, so maybe they're anti-grav, who knows. But yeah, I do want to play the full game, or I don't know if it's early access when it comes out, but yeah. Stargate, but with building the base management side of it. Yeah, good opener. Strong opener, I guess. Looking forward to playing some more of it, and yeah, we'll see what happens when the game comes out. As I said, links in the description if you want to check out the store page for the game as well as the demo. Hope you like what you see. If you have any comments and feedback, suggestions, etc., would love to hear it. Either way, hope you have enjoyed this video. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.